September 13th is one of this city's most historic days, and there are impacts still felt today, 35 years later. On this day in 1987, Pope John Paul II celebrated the largest Mass in Texas history in Northwest San Antonio. A moment truly marking a transformation the city lives within today.
There he is.
On September 13th, 1987, Pope John Paul II arrived in San Antonio. He made his way through a crowd of 350,000 people on the northwest side. To this day, the biggest crowd ever recorded in Texas history. Riding in the Pope Mobile with Archbishop Patrick Flores at his side, the future saint waved at the faithful who had waited for hours in the sweltering heat to be in the presence of the Holy Father.
Citizens of San Antonio and of the state of Texas, it gives me immense joy to be with you on this Sunday morning.
After the 2-hour Mass, the Pope traveled through downtown, where thousands lined the streets as he passed the Alamo on his way to San Fernando Cathedral for another Mass. Bishop Mike Boulette was the priest in charge of hospitality for the Pope and his entourage during their 22-hour visit.
Did 24 events in 23 locations in 22 hours.
The appearance of the spiritual leader of more than 1 billion Catholics was a turning point for San Antonio.
The city of San Antonio as a whole was changing dramatically, becoming not just the wonderful little city that it was, but now a wonderful kind of worldwide city, something bigger than itself. That the Archbishop would have the audacity to invite the Holy Father to San Antonio, Texas, and we can do it.
Pope John Paul surprised Bishop Mike by inviting him to dinner. The next day, as part of his duties, he tidied the pontiff's room.
His DOP kit, his toiletry kit, it looked like he had used it since he was a seminarian. It was leather, it was all, it needed it, and I desperately wanted to go buy him one, but of course the Secret Service wouldn't let me out of the building. So, but it was just one of the things. He was totally humble and totally beautiful, totally saintly.
24 years after his visit to San Antonio, Pope John Paul II was beatified as a saint. A statue and a relic of his blood now stand in San Fernando Cathedral, and the foundation he laid here carries on.
None of us can look back at the past only to revel in it, but rather to be energized by it. Consider all the ways and the places in which we have seen Archbishop Gustavo attending to the needs of everyone. It moves us beyond ourselves.
I had a front row seat to history 35 years ago, covering the Pope's Mass for KENS 5. It was one of the most incredible experiences of my life. Pope John Paul II is the only pontiff to have ever visited Texas, thanks to the audacity of Archbishop Patrick Flores' invitation.